Hello, Radiant Soul. Welcome back. Those of you that have been traveling with me for a while, it's great to connect with you on the Soul Path. If you're new, hi, welcome. I'm Michele. For this reading, I'm going to be tuning in to God or God consciousness. There is something you're going through that you're literally going to get an upliftment, the hand of God coming in. This is a fated situation. What is coming in for you is something that is a turning point, some kind of turning point. Perhaps a redirection. I'll know more as I get into the reading. When I was connecting in for your reading, this was the message that I was getting. This is the last bit of something, of some kind of message, insight, understanding. Some of you it's something instinctual, a feeling level, something. Some of you it's a tangible manifestation. Some of you it is a confirmation of something that you need to know that is very important for this part of your path. For some of you this is an intervention, a divine intervention through your spirit team, through your connection to God, God consciousness, the all that is, however you term that. I say God. So I'm really looking forward to this reading and connecting in. I also want to thank all of you that have taken the time to leave such encouraging, inspiring, heart-connecting comments. And also those of you that have recently joined in on the Soul Awakening and Soul Path Journey community on Patreon. It's great to see you there and get to know you more. I really do feel an honor and a lot of joy getting to know all of you, however we're doing it. It's pretty amazing to connect here this way on the Soul Path. Timestamps will be in the description box, as well as the cards that I've used, and also ways that you can get in touch with me if you would like to. All right, this is soul story number 1. We're going to get a closer look at the cards and just really let your intuition guide you. This is a timeless reading, but I am doing it during Mercury in Sag, retrograde, Mercury in Sagittarius retrograde. Soul story number 2, you have the call. And I'm going to go over the stones in a minute. And soul story number 3, you have the Ace of Earth. So I really want you to connect into those, trust your own intuition, whatever you're receiving at this time. So soul story number 1, Empress, you have the carnelian agate. Soul story number 2, you have the moonstone with the call. Soul story number 3, you have the river rock with Ace of Earth. As always, connect in and trust your own intuition. You are guided here for a reason. Now, the reason I started talking about Mercury retrograde, even though this is a timeless reading, when we have a retrograde, especially in Mercury or Gemini, it's really about connecting in through our intuition to really understand our intuition more and use it more, integrate it more in our everyday life. So you're perhaps having more synchronicities right now. You might be having more synchronous experiences, or more the feeling of spirit, God, consciousness, your spirit team, your spirit guides. You may have more of a connection at this time, even more than what you normally do. You might be noticing that more, and that is literally the call to integrate more of your intuition in your everyday life and living. All right, soul story number 1, number 2, number 3. Soul lights, I'm going to connect in and do a soul alignment, soul signature frequency, attunement meditation. You're more than welcome to stay with me for that, and you'll be able to get a bit of even connect in more with the cards through the meditation. And then I will get into the individual readings. All right, I'll see you in the meditation and or the readings as well. In this moment, take this time just for you. You are aligning to a higher vibrational frequency by connecting in to soul awareness, infinite creative intelligence. The intention is to simply shift your awareness in through the higher self, to connect into the awareness of awareness, understanding you are awareness. You are consciousness made manifest with reflecting awareness. Now, in your own pace, rhythm, take a deeper breath in and pause at the top and breathe out. In your own pace and rhythm, take a deep breath in, pause at the top, and breathe all the way out consciously. Breathe in a little deeper and breathe out a little longer inside. Through the breath, you align to your rhythm and flow, which connects you into your soul, attuning you to the soul's signature frequency. Adjust your body and mind for more relaxation and alignment, aligning through the heart, attuning to the vibration of your soul. Bring your awareness into that space in between your in-breath and out-breath and center there. Go a little deeper inside, centering inside. Release your breath and connect into that space in between your in-breath and out-breath, going through the seat of the soul, through the heart, aligning to the soul and attuning to your soul's signature frequency now. And all you do is shift your awareness and consciousness, and you align beyond the ego, beyond the lower self, into the higher self, aligning to the soul, attuning to your soul's signature frequency. Choose the cards, or crystals that most resonate for you. Hello, Radiant Light. The first messages were coming through were Luna, Luna Light, the birth. Now, for some of you, this is a literal birth. If you've been having some issues with fertility, I do see that turning around, or there is a birth of a child, or some of you, this could be IVF or adoption, but I do feel there's a birth. There is a being that is coming through to you, that you will be the caretaker, the guide, the family, companion. So you are moving into a space of growth. You're moving into a time of expansion. Some of you are feeling the energy is starting to feel stuck or sticky, like you can't quite move forward. And the message that I'm receiving through God consciousness, is that you're so taken care of, you're so guided, you're protected. You have all that you need. Some of you, it's more, what do I want? I want more. I want more out of life. I do feel that there is some change coming for you that will be very guided and very protected. I'm being really shown like these loving hands coming and lifting you. And it's almost like you've been struggling, almost like struggling on a long hike, or struggling, swimming in a river or the ocean, and it's been very difficult. And then the boat comes and lifts you up. So there is a vehicle of change in this reading, in this message I'm getting. There is going to be a vehicle of change that changes your life, your direction, your sense of support, brings more openings, more opportunity, less obligation. Now, you do have the carnelian agate, so this could very much be about passion or your spiritual path or your soul gifts or something that you create or want to put into the world. This could be a job, a career, moving from a job into a career. The carnelian is about inspiration, moving from inspiration to inspired action, but it's very much about action. Carnelian takes action. Now, the carnelian agate is about grounding. And this is a very grounded card, as you can see, the 3. So the 3 is always a birth. It's something new, a new idea, new influence coming in, right? It's the masculine and the feminine and what's created by that, the magnetic and the electrical, what's created by that, being receptive and initiated, what's created. So this is why the Empress has a lot to do with fertility, a fertility goddess. So it's the counterpart to God. God, to me, is the all that is. It is obviously genderless. But when we have the Emperor and the Empress, it's the masculine and feminine qualities or modes of expression, or the magnetic and electrical, right? So the ability to be receptive but also initiate. So you're actually being asked to stand firm where you are. There's something that I'm hearing the message, do not waver, do not waver. Something is about to give birth. You are, some of you, it's you're birthing yourself. You're birthing a new version of yourself, and there's a new vision. There's something you want to grow right now in your life, and it seems stuck or stagnant. But what I'm getting here with the message is that it's not. It's actually rooting. Because what you have is just the top of the plant, the top of the wheat. The roots have to be tended to. So there's something you're going to have to go back to. Now, 3 is the spiral of movement. It's opening up to fertility, abundance, fecundity. So it's not going upward, it's expanding. So that's another message that you should be looking at. How can I expand what I do? How can I expand the way I use my gifts? How can I expand, my thoughts or my beliefs, my mindset? How can I bring more expansion in? In other words, maybe for some of you, I am getting the message actually that it might be doing more than one thing, whatever that means to you. And I'm also seeing focusing on more than one area of your life, at least 3 main areas. 3 to 3. A lot of you, it's 3 to 4. Some of you, it's 3 to 5. So that you have a better balance, you have a better foundation, and that also that you aren't. This is not the time to just focus on one thing. It's the time to let things bubble up and address them or create them or initiate or complete them or follow through, whatever it is. So some of you may have been having issues balancing things, and you have to balance more from your gut, from the intuition of what can I realistically digest, what can I realistically do at this time, what can I realistically take in at this time. Some of you have taken in too much, and so there has to be a releasing. Some of you, it's time to let go of some things or release or put something again out there. You will fill up again, whether it's that great idea or a new direction or job, at what you need to release, put it out there in the world. Your thoughts, your ideas, your products, put yourself out there in the world in multiple ways. Some of you, this is also a lot to do with the body, that you're integrating the body more, the health of the body. This is telling me that there's changes in health. There's a focus on nutrition. Some of you may also be cooking a lot or starting to cook again, or you might be noticing that you're more focused on the food. You're paying attention to what you're ingesting. Now, this could be food, this could be influences, input, this could be through social media, this could be through people around you or friends or family. If it's not supporting this growth, and I feel this is very important, I'm being guided here. that it's a holistic growth that you're in. So it might not seem yet that the one area or the one idea or project or aspect of your life that you really want to focus on or you really want to take off, it may not yet be taking off, because there's something about this balance. Now we'll know more as we get into it more, but there's something about the balance that has to be done, that there's a different balance for you. But it is really about this fertility of mind and being fertile. In other words, looking more of where you're growing. It's also a good time for you to be into the natural cycles of life right now, the seasons. Whatever time of year or season you find this reading, it's how can you more align to the energy of the season. So you're being supported by nature right now. And of course, God, the all that is, nature is a part of God, the all that is, right? Is an aspect. Okay, here we go. So we have fire, light and shadow. Yeah, because there's a lot happening underneath. I feel this is you observing or watching. Now I'm going to put the cards out and then I'm going to connect into the frequency. Aligned with your purpose. Oh, look at this. Welcome the muse. Okay. Beautiful. 4, I'm hearing in each youthful folly. 1, movement. 13, transformation. Still your mind. And I don't mean trying to do it. I mean, focus on nature right now, or the natural rhythm, natural flow of life. Some of you through contemplation, meditation, mindfulness, being in nature and observing the trees, the birds, the animals. Pay attention to the animal beings around you. They have messages for you right now. What is coming in for you, wow, okay, it is true. You're going to get something on your path that puts you in a new direction or moves you on the current direction down the road. I do feel psychically that there are 2 pathways, but you want to move further on your path. You need some kind of idea or inspiration. Okay, I see what's happening. God is saying, okay, you guys are burnt out. You're tired. You're a bit overwhelmed, and you're having a bit of a mind shift where the whole idea of scaling out or living more holistically, that might be something you want to look up. What is holistic? It's something new for many of you. You understand it to a certain degree, but what's happening is you're still trying to do things in a linear way. And the way to connect in more to God or God consciousness is not through the linear mind or linear process. It's through the undifferentiated subtle energy. So this means through activities that are not structured, like when you're walking, or you're meditating, or you're contemplating, or automatic writing, where there's not an agenda or there's an outcome. So I do see that you do all that. You meditate, you pray, you do the readings, a lot of you have a very strong spiritual path or connection to source or your guides. It's connection to God. But when it comes to you tap into that place, the hand up is you're going to see a miracle of something, of you doing it differently, of you going within. It's like you're meant to go in this frequency, and I do feel you're going to go into this frequency. Look at that, the fire rabbit. And what's very interesting is we have 2 cards that are fire, and then the wood. Now, this carnelian agate is very much about fire. It's associated with fire for passion, but also the earth, so wood, So the wood is symbolizing the earth here. You really want to shine, to share your gifts. You really want to be seen, and that is a soul, part of your soul purpose. If you have been in the shadows, or you've been held back or holding yourself back, you've been in this time of preparation, and I'm hearing it's time to come out now. It's time to flower, it's time to blossom. But see, the thing is you've been focusing everything in this vertical, this linear, A to B, 1 to 10, you know, and this pinnacle point. I'm seeing what's going to happen for you. Okay, wow. I'm getting this wheel of light, and like a spiral of light, a wheel. And as you keep doing these different parts on your path, you see how my hand is going out like that? And it's very much like this 3, because you're synthesizing something new. You're not just bringing in, learning, integrating, you're synthesizing it within your being, within your life. And then you're going to take off from there. You're going to have some opening or opportunity that is really placed in because you're prepared. So for some of you, this may be, certain things that you had to learn about or wrap up or finish or complete, however you want to put it, a particular cycle, or maybe one little thing was out or wasn't integrated enough or brought out enough. And from you having this disc, this synthesis, because what's happening is you're synthesizing, you're in a process of synthesis. It's almost like the photosynthesis, right? This process happens, and then there's this result. So the result is coming. It's like the rays here. There's things that you have to integrate, that you have to bring attention to, that right now might seem or even feel that they're pulling you off your path. A lot of you, it's stuff coming up from the past that you have to complete or you have to look at, or things that were kind of bothering you. With this 3 and light and shadow, I'm getting there could be some things with the body, with the teeth, with certain parts of the body, the hips. I'm hearing gut, knees, intestines, some of the head. There's certain things that you have physically that have to be addressed. Not that anything is major. I'm not getting that. I'm just seeing that is a checkup. It's going in. There's something to complete. Some of you, it's a program. Some of you, it's integrating, nutritional changes, exercise. Some of you, it's downtime or alone time, meditate. Some of you, it's a lot of different things I'm getting. Walking, there's different things. Someone I just heard cleaning the car, cleaning out the house. So there's these, even though it looks very surface, because you want to just go upward right now, you want to get to that completion from what you've been doing, that you actually are making progress. It's not in a linear fashion, is what I'm hearing. The progress you're making is not in a linear fashion. The way you're going to connect into the muse, or the infinite innate creative intelligence of the universe, of the all that is, of God, is through, you have to set up the time. Now, it's not necessarily for a lot of you just sitting down to write, like writing a poem or writing your book. It's doing your life and then letting there be a little bit of space, maybe thinking about, well, what do I want to write? What do I want to say? Or whatever it is for you. Some of you, I do feel that it is, you're wanting more fulfilling work, or you're wanting more fulfillment in your work. But you first have to tap into the muse, not only before you create, but before you make your decisions. You're really learning or being shown, but this is a passage I'm seeing on the Akashic, because it is coming from that level. You're really being shown how to tap into infinite consciousness, how to tap into God, right? A lot of times it's said it's after the prayer, after the meditation, or even during, sometimes during, but a lot of times after the meditation or the prayer, you get the insight, you get the information, you get the guidance, or it's hours or days or weeks. here comes the opportunity, or here comes the confirmation. A lot of you are waiting for something and it's on its way. The person is on its way. Something is on its way. A person, I do feel it is a person for a lot of you. Now this could be, I'm not going to read into that because God is saying that's not the part of the reading, that energy coming through. But okay, look at that, smoke and mirrors. Yeah, this is about clearing. That's why you have to do the meditation or the tuning in. You have to get out of the projection. So there's some level of projection of, and this could be projection on your part of what you think something should look like or be, or what you think your success should look like because it looked like that in the past or with someone else. But now we have bearing fruit, and that really goes with the Empress. So this Empress has really scaled down a bit, right? Slimmed down. You don't see, you see there's growth. It's like, okay, I'm happy with what I have, or I guess I have to have this. Some of you, it's I'm happy with what I have. I feel the abundance. Some of you, I guess this is all there is, or this is good for now. But whatever you're paring down from, there's going to be growth. So you go from this, and this is the guide card. So this is the energy. So for you, doing less, or you might not be seeing these pinnacles right now, but that doesn't mean there's not growth. And like I said earlier about the roots, there's something about the roots. This is because you're creating a more sustainable aspect or way of being, so that as there is more growth, that things don't topple over, you're going to be able to handle it. Again, there's some, just what the message I'm getting is you're finishing up. There's some things you're finishing up. This is about finishing. This is about growth coming in, but also at the same time, you're finishing, you're completing. My sense is, by what I'm being shown, is that this is a finishing up of how you used to do something. Okay, and then we've got take responsibility for your power. Again, we have fire element. So where and how do you want to create? You're getting clear about that. And I'm hearing it's not much longer. You're met with somebody, yeah, look at this, express your true feelings. So this is a lot about, let's put that here, an expression. This is the shadow. So you're being helped on the spirit realm to connect into your true feelings, or what it is that you really want to do. What do you really want to express? What do you really want to experience? To live more in fulfillment. The key for you is connecting in creatively, looking at your life more creatively. Now that is a big message in this part of the soul alignment, because the aspect of the soul is our creativity. That's what connects us into our creativity. So if you're feeling stuck, create. Find a way to create, and not be in your head about it. In other words, waking up a certain way is a form of creativity. How you start your day, making a meal, the way you make a sandwich. You know, if you start looking at your power, your power is that I'm creating my experience. You're going to tap into the muse. And from tapping into this muse, you're tapping into a deep wisdom. Let me connect in. The message I'm hearing is that you will be sent the right person. You will meet the right person. You will meet the right people. You're going to be met. And I'm hearing, I know you think it's a big world. You really feel like there's a vastness that you haven't covered yet. There's so much you want to explore. You're going to be able to explore more. I know you want to leave. You want to move on. You will be able to. I feel the divine gift, the hand of God is through people for you, or a particular person that's going to help you, that's going to open a door, or open a path for you, or bring you on the path. You're looking, you're waiting. Okay, some of you work with guides coming in. Okay, so we understand, we see that you are waiting, but it's how you wait. You need to wait in the creative flow. You need to wait in a way that's inspiring for you, that's tapping into your eternal power, your soul power. The ability to give to yourself and nurture yourself on all areas of your life. You create your own fulfillment. You create your own fulfillment. And as you're creating your own fulfillment, you rise above. You move without. You move in the outer, beyond the smoke and mirrors. All right, let's get some tarot. So moving beyond the outer limits. The muse needs to be nurtured. In other words, if you're living your life very dry, you're not attracting, you're not magnetizing. It kind of needs to be luscious, right? It's like watering the plants that need to be wet. Some of you, it's like a little drizzle. It's like a little drizzle rain. So you need to water your life more, and that's going to be attracting more of what you want. So the energy of what you want from God can only come in fertile soil, through fertility. You have to create the fertility, or the fertility of your life, and that's when you are helped. Yeah, see, some of you are kind of, okay. You're just at a challenging path, but then we've got the Knight of Cups. So yes, again, I see what's happening here. Look at that Queen of Cups. You've got to nurture and take care of yourself, and then the intervention is there, the divine intervention. And then we've got the Page of Swords. And then we move in Chariot. Things move. Success, vitality comes back. Okay, I see what's happening here. All right, so yes, there is this wish, this emotional fulfillment, but right now you have to find ways to do that even when you're feeling bored. In other words, and not feeling good enough, or feeling burnt out, or tired, or emotionally exhausted, or like you have too much going on and you're losing track of yourself. Some of you, there's the energy of, I want to be rescued, and I get it. That would be nice. But there is someone coming. I really feel with this reading, by what I'm being shown and what I feel, is the energy of it is either right as you're ready to give up, or you're just like, okay, I'm just doing it myself, that the energy shifts. So the quantum aspect of your being is trying to connect into the micro you, the avatar, the little self you. Because on the earth plane, because on this dimension, that's where these higher vibrational changes need to come. It needs to filter through. So you've got to give the space, you've got to give the time for it to come in. And then respond when you're literally feeling that energy, or you need to create an environment. That's your power, is to create the right environment. Oh, wow, okay, there's the message. Whoo, okay, so what's happening also, a lot of you, the smoke and mirrors is also, you're not feeling it. You're wanting to attract something or someone to get you out. Now, that doesn't mean that's not going to happen, because when I was communing with God consciousness, or through God consciousness, connecting in through God, to God, is I was getting like help, the assistance. But you know, have you ever noticed a lot of times it's like an apology? In my life, I've had people do things and, you know, and I'm like, God, they should really apologize. And whether weeks and sometimes months and sometimes years later, 3-4 years, the person come, I was really wrong. You know, I'm so sorry. Can I make it up? Can I make amends? I mean, and some of them I just I laugh and I go, well, it was my learning lesson because I needed that a year ago or 2 years ago. Now that you want to apologize, you know, I'm thankful for it. You know that, it doesn't cease to amaze me that once I've really let go, then this comes back around, you know. And some of these have been situations where the person or the people or the organization has clearly been in the wrong, even where, you know, I could have even probably sued or taken it to court. And I was pretty miffed. I mean, I had to do a lot of journaling, inner work, a lot of meditation to get through it. But once I let go, it's like all of a sudden, and I've learned, boy, it comes back. That's what's happening here. You need to use your power right now, your empowerment, to create harmony in your life, to create more juiciness, what I call soul juice. You know, juiciness. When I'm talking about juicy, wet, wild, I'm talking about quenching the thirst, doing more in your life that makes you sparkle, that makes you feel nurtured and cared for, that makes you feel creative, artistic, that makes you feel, wow, I'm using my soul gifts, or I'm having a create day, a play day, a nap day, whatever, a read and lie in bed day, or, you know, watch Netflix day, or Hulu, whatever it is that you're doing, a YouTube day, I'm watching, and then I'm taking that inspiration. So, because what's happening is behind this, the transformation that you want, you have to be living it more. Not all of it, because someone, or certain people are coming in. Again, God works through people and situations. So that consciousness, that energy that is God, is through people, is through all that is. Circumstances, situations, and what circumstances and situations are comprised by people. So you have to be a little bit more of what it is you want, or what you want to experience, or what is nurturing to you. Self-care, self-value, putting yourself out there, playing more, have joy, fun, creativity, whatever it is for you. And that's all that's needed. That is the message. That's all. So, because 9 of Cups is you being, it's happiness, it's wish fulfilled, it's an emotional connection, but it's also that we're doing this for ourselves. That we're creating our own joy or situations of joy. It doesn't have to be a big thing. It's not like, oh, I have to be totally joyful and happy all the time, or create this big thing. And no. But on the little level, date again, in multiple areas of your life, I would look in your life and go, okay, what area needs attention? What area is falling down? What area is troubling me? What area needs plumping up? Where do I need more fun or more joy? Where do I need more nurturing or self-care? Or maybe it's hanging out with friends. Whatever it is for you, once you start doing it, and that is the learning lesson, things move. The muse comes in or comes back in your life to move things along. The muse comes back in, soul light. Are you ready for that muse and to be amused? All right, I love this for you. Wow. I learn to trust as I open to these energies. Let's look at, okay, these cards. We're actually going to get, no, okay. Okay. Strength, determination with the rune cards. Okay. Now this is very telling to me and very interesting. Need or necessity. Yeah, you're learning a self-reliance and reliability of your own. But look what comes in, awakening and breakthrough. But this is awakening or breakthrough. This is things, victory, this is success, this is things happening, but it's a progression. It's the light coming in. It's about fullness. Degas is about, a lot of times it is a breakthrough, but it's awakening to more you. It's It's change that happens, positive change, because there's no reversal. It's optimal, positive change, life-enhancing change. It's help, it's assistance, it's support. It's that creative idea. It's being able to act towards something. It's getting what you need. So this is very interesting. So you're learning, like, the power of your responsibility, accountability. Of that it's you with your, your higher self. It's you, it's your guides, it's God, it's all, it's you and the support through the universe, spirit team. It's you with other people, but it's you. All these are single cards. So it's you tuning into you tuning into the frequency of your soul through the higher self, the navigating aspect of you. It's you connecting into infinite abundance. It's you connecting into God, the consciousness of the all that is, God consciousness. It's you tapping in to the frequency of creativity, of life, of healing energy. You have it all. That's why you're the Empress. You have it all. Now it's about understanding that and using that on a day-to-day basis. That's going to let me know how this resonates and when you start doing this, because I got to tell you, the message is this is going to radically this little shift is going to radically change your life. No joke. It's going to open doors. It's going to bring people in. It's subtle. And it doesn't matter if you are literally on your own, live alone, or you are with other people. Yeah, see, something is on your horizon if you follow your passion. Again, there's the message. And look at their golden stars. The stars are lining up for the perfect opportunity. Yeah, the lining up. If you want to call the universe, God is lining up. God is lining up. The energy of God, which to me works through the universe, is lining things up for you. Because you have a new need or necessity. You have to go to a next level. You have to move on. But how you've been trying to do it is not working. It's like you need to get into the energy of the situation, the energetics, the feeling, the intuition. So again, something is going to happen where there is this opportunity, a better opportunity, a new direction with more opportunity, but an actual opportunity. But it's coming through you. Yeah, it's coming through you. You're opening up to it. All right, let's ask them to attune to this frequency and how to connect in to this God consciousness message. Yeah, look at this. This is all about being guided by God. Wow, look at that. Mercury. How to connect in. Again, through your mind. Mercury in Aquarius. And let's look at this. The first house. So clear. Think bigger. Think humanity. Think that you're interconnected. This card is very much about the interconnectedness. Tapping in. What do we do when we're tapping in psychically? When we're channeling, when we're when we're doing healing work, pranic healing, Reiki, creating, we get that idea. We tap into the ethers, to all of it. That's your key right now. And Aquarius, the higher aspect of Aquarius. So thinking in those terms individually, and that you do fit in, using Aquarian principles. Aquarian means computer, internet. Some of you are being helped with this is a learning lesson is what I'm getting, but also some of you are putting something out there that's going to help people, that's helping humanity. But you are lining up for a breakthrough, for an opening, an opportunity to come through that is going to allow you to use your soul purpose in a bigger way, a more fulfilling way, a more abundant way. It's okay to be here, but then you have to integrate this. The Four of Cups, you need to integrate the Nine of Cups. Okay, so there is a wish coming true, whether it's an opportunity that you want, that's coming in on your path, a person, an opportunity, you know, a sacred someone. Look, you've got here in the card, wish come true. But it may not come in the way, yes, because you're shifting. And I love this for you, wealth. You're working towards real wealth, prosperity in your life. Keep investing in yourself. That's the key. And look long-term career plan. You need to invest in yourself. You're worth it. Maybe it's doing something, your hair, your makeup, your clothes, your beard, short hair, long hair, shave it all. I don't know. A tat of a butterfly. I don't know. But you have to invest in yourself at this time. And it's not just money, it's time. It's allowing the space so you can connect into the muse. But you do have a wish fulfillment, a wish coming in. You're going to be able to use your influence for change. Some of you, this could be through social media, this could be through commentary, this could be writing. But there is more public, or you are moving into a phase of living out loud, living more your truth, shining more, living more your authentic self. And also, whether even if it's not just career, if it's a job, others are going to be able to see you now. This is about being seen, but you've got to tap into that muse. All right, Soul Light, your Soul Insights mantra is, as I connect into God consciousness, I am directed to the most joy, fulfillment, and aligned to my soul purpose. So this, for your reading, joy and fulfillment is very important for you right now. Okay? How to get it. Chariot is Cancerian. You got the Queen of Cups. It's self-care also and nurturing. It's not just nurturing others, but yourself and your ideas and your body, mind, yourself, your very own life, nurturing foods as well. Thank you for being here. Thank you for connecting in. I really do love doing this with you and for you. I open up to what you're broadcasting, transmitting, and I just have to say that I really am learning a lot here, and I just feel like my heart's opening more, and I feel such a connection to all of you through this beautiful God consciousness energetic field. Shine bright. It's time, dear one. It's time. Wow, there's a gentle guidance, and I mean not just verbally, but a guidance of like someone guiding you. This is literally being guided. I get that with you as I'm tuning into your energy. There's that saying, and I can't remember, like we thought we were doing it all by ourselves, but the hand of God was there, and there's footprints, on the sand. So you're being very, very guided, very, very helped at this time. And you have big change. I feel like you're either coming out of huge change, and perhaps you've been in transition for a while by what I'm being seen. I'm going to just open up and see where to start by what you've been going through. You've got Moonstone. So you're highly psychic. You're very intuitive. This is empaths. You're to use your intuition more. You are leaving something. You've been wondering this. Yes, there is an opportunity coming. There is an awakening, an opening. There's an awakening within you. I feel like there's going to be a further awakening. Like, I can't do this anymore. I can't stay here. So whether this is where you live, a residence, a place, a lot of you, I feel it's a job or a career. It's a certain way of living. So whether that's how you live, you work, your income, where you live, there is some level of opening or a freedom that's coming in through a chance opportunity. And I'm hearing from God, do not let it slip through. Some of you have had a couple of opportunities to do something and you weren't quite ready. You still thought whatever you're doing now or into was going to work somehow, or somehow it was the vehicle. So you've had a couple little vehicles of change. Some of you have started to look in new directions. But now it's a bigger vehicle of change. It's something that it's going to be very difficult to remain either where you are or doing what you're doing. I'll know more as I get in the reading. So you've got the Call, which I do believe is Judgment. This is the Good Tarot. And this is a time reading. This is about a turning point. This is about at least two areas, major areas of your life that are shifting, are in transition and changing. Now, it could be the transition that you're changing, not what you do, but how you do it or where you do it. There could be lateral moves, is what I'm hearing. For some of you, this call to this new life is very detailed. It's not just one part of your life. It's multiple aspects of your life. I thought two, but I'm getting for some of you it's multiple aspects. And I just saw childcare or looking for a school. You might have to move before the school, before the children are at a certain age, is what I'm getting. Some of you are looking at, if I can just finish this year out, you're hoping for a bonus, you didn't get one. Some of you, there could be a raise coming in, but this card is saying don't be fooled by the money. So in other words, you might be starting to earn more money, but is it really what you want to do? Now, you're going to have some opportunities to move more into transition and plan. This is not saying just jump ship, just leave your job, or, this is very much about bridging. But what I'm being shown, first of all, from the energy of God, I am definitely getting like something is masked. Something isn't clear right now. A lot of this you're feeling intuitively. You're feeling within yourself, or you're starting to see signs of certain things changing, atrophying, not as strong. Your foundation, or the things that are supporting you, or that you do in your life, you're kind of removed. You're very much kind of in your own inner world right now. With this moonstone, I feel like it's a very psychic time. You might be getting a lot of impressions psychically, or from your guides or God. You might, just the universal messages. It's almost like you're in a dream. It's like you wake up from the dream, but you're still in this dream, or there's a bit of residue from the dream that's remaining with you. Some of you I'm hearing, well, I'm already gone. I'm no longer here. So you may know already, some of you, where you want to go. Okay, let's put that moonstone there. Beautiful. Wow. Okay. I'm just hearing the striations, making strides. So this is a call to new life. This is also the call to a new order in your life, a new routine, a new setup. So there could be changes in something that you're doing. Now, what I mean by that, in how you set it up, how you do it. If you work from home, this could be changes in what you do. Okay, let's see. We've got powerful beginnings and progress. The Tiger, 51-6. Whatever this change is, I feel like comes out of the blue. Or it seemed to. Now these two cards just shot out. Ooh, trust your intuition. And I say and you got the moonstone. As above is below. 5, transition, change. Some of you may have a connection with a dog, or pay attention to dogs. Dogs are very instinctual. So this part of your path, you have to trust your intuition. And as above is so below is telling me that there are changes in the world that are happening, and they're going to be affecting you. Some of you, this could be your job, your career, where you live. I'm seeing that you may want to move, or for some of you, the move is because you don't want to be with, I just heard the existing law, something about a law or something that's taking place or going on. So you're very connected into the cosmic energy. So you're feeling something before it happens. That's very interesting. Yeah, you're feeling this shift, the changes, the transition. You're feeling it already in your body, in your bones. You're feeling it. Look what we got here. 5 Fire monkey. Time to embrace change. So this is very much for you. Yes, what you've been feeling, whatever it is that you're focused on right now, you've been feeling this is time, this is going to happen, this move, this change in job or career. God is saying, I'm guiding you through my intuition. You're going to help others understand this, to trust their intuition more. Some of you could also be doing some kind of group work, or you're meant to work in groups. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yeah, you're bridging. Stay strong and remain connected to what is important to you. I just heard God say that you're the universe is your home. Come home to the residence of your soul resonance. Yeah, some of you, this is a call to a new home or new way of life. Now, when messages come from God or Spirit, we have to not be as so literal. Some of you, it may or may not be a home. It could be a home. It's the way you've been living. You can't do it anymore. Or working, living, working, living and working. Or some of you, it's working, where you're working, what you've been focused on, your routine, or where you live. It's very much what I'm being shown. Some of you are wanting to be more where there's more land or more space. Some of you, it's out in the country. So you're working towards this goal of finding the place that you really feel comfortable, that's your home. Now, you are getting help in this. You're going to find the home. You're going to be able to have the home. You're going to be able to afford the home that you want. It's starting, and some of you are feeling, I'm not going to be here that much longer, or I want to sell my house, or I want to move on, or whatever. It doesn't matter if you're renting or buying or what, but there is this idea of movement and travel from one place to the next. Some of you, it's also, I see scaling down so you can leave a particular job. I just heard God. Okay, hold on, let me see it. You're meant to be happy. Some of your guides are saying, we want you to be happy. We want to work with you. You need to be in a new environment. There's something that you've completed where you are. I feel like you don't feel like you have the friends or the support where you are. Some of you do, and it is going to be a long distance move. Okay, look at that power of purpose. Wow, soul story number 1 had purpose and endless possibilities. You're moving on towards endless. Okay, hold on. The message is coming in. Okay, from God. Okay. Some of you, the call is for more ways to use your purpose or share your gifts or work or your creativity. And what's going to happen is you're going to have more. There's a change. I'm going to see what that is. I'm not getting the message yet of what exactly it is. But you are going to have more opportunities and to show up in your life. You're part of with this call, Gabriel, the call, judgment is the awakening. It's the soul awakening, which is just awakening to the soul. The soul is awake. The soul is very much awake. So, let me see here. Yeah, your ability to shine through. This is God's working through you in your life. God is working through a miracle about to happen. You have to connect more into your emotions, your energy and motion, the whole idea of what fulfills you, what yes, obviously nurtures you, but the message I'm getting has something to do with your intuition, or really listening to your intuition and trusting that, your instincts about upcoming situations and people, because some things could pull you off right now is the message. You want to use your purpose more. You want to live purposefully. You have a strong purpose that's coming in. Some of you, this is very new. Some of you have been living this purpose. You understand your soul's purpose. and you're living it, and you're going to be living it in a bigger way. And it has a lot to do with intuition, maybe psychic work or your psychic ability, or just trusting your intuition. Some of you, I do see you speaking. I don't know if it's like a TED Talk or something, but I am seeing you kind of in group settings. Some is online, but some of it's also, I feel, in person, where people are coming to see you. So, let's see, what is that about? Endless possibilities. Wow, I've just heard that this is a little hard to get out, because the changes that are happening for you are very, very deep. Okay, they haven't felt comfortable home. They haven't felt comfortable on the earth. So you're being helped with that. You haven't felt at home on the earth. You haven't felt comfortable on the earth. God wants you to know, as above is so below. So what is on the earth is also above. You'll start seeing more with the psychic eye, with your intuition, through God consciousness, seeing that love. You're going to have some kind of heart opening in your life, and just really feel this interconnectedness to, for a lot of you, nature, but just being on the planet. You're going to start feeling more at home on the planet. That's what you're being helped with. Even healing guides trying to help you to feel more at home on the planet, to feel more at home on earth, more comfortable being on earth. I'm going to get... Yeah, you need to feel more relaxed on the earth plane. That's what it is. Okay, so trusting your intuition. Yes, it's safe for you to trust your intuition. It's safe for you to use your intuition. Now things can happen. So you're going to be able to manifest more, because you're going to feel more comfortable on the earth plane. This is very much about comfortable on the earth plane. Some of you feel, I almost feel like you feel, I heard seismic shift. You feel energy. You feel people's energy. If something's too discordant or off, you feel that. You feel the ungroundedness. So you're getting a big help with getting anchored, with it, getting grounded on the earth. I'm hearing a laughter. Your head will still be in the clouds. There we have that. Your head will still be in the clouds. I'm seeing some of you are earth angels, so you've been here quite a bit. You've done, your soul has had a lot of time on earth, but still the frequency can be quite jarring, quite difficult for you. Okay, soul story number 2. Let's connect in for you. You are a bridge, as above is so below. You are God consciousness. You're God made manifest. You're a manifestation of the all that is, of God. So you are God, an embodiment of God. And it's really for you to connect in with that understanding and that feeling, especially with the feeling that you are this God consciousness. You are literally consciousness made manifest. You're a manifestation, the physical form, the denser physical form, the earth form of consciousness. So we've got the wheel. I just heard things are looking out. The Fool, look at right out the gate. And of course you have powerful beginnings and progress, the power of purpose. So Queen of Swords, there's the speaking. So you're aligning to your purpose in a much deeper way. That's why it's it's almost hard for me to verbalize, to articulate what I'm getting psychically. Ace of Swords, yeah. So you have powerful speech. It's getting time for you to share your gifts more. And then we go in the 10 of Pentacles. Because you want to live more fulfilled. So everything in your life is about to upswing, but you've got to be more comfortable around people, sharing, comfortable with your gifts, comfortable being on the earth plane, comfortable with your uniqueness. comfortable with your point of view. So as you're getting more and more and you are being supported in this, and that is going to bring in more possibilities for you, and it's going to bring in more ways that you are able to share your purpose, do your soul's purpose, more outlets, more expressions. But you have big change. The changes that are coming in for you, I'm also hearing part of your destiny is to live very abundantly. So the changes that are coming for you have to do with home, family, abundance, financial abundance, prosperity, working within community groups, being more comfortable being set apart. It's working with others, but also the ability to be set apart. But yeah, you're going to be also living more fulfilled. But again, this comfort, embracing this earth game, this earth experience is key for you right now. That's the wake-up call. Like, okay, yes, you've lived, another dimensions. Yes, you're a starseed for some of you, Yes, you're a starseed. Yes, you've had other planetary experiences or lives, but you're here, and there's something similar in all those places, and you have that awareness, and you have those key codes within you. You have that expression, that subtle energy. You can see it here. The energy, you have the gift. It's now about sharing that, and that creates a whole new reality, a whole new matrix for you. So this is really getting out of that old matrix and more into the through self-exploration also. This is a lot about exploring with other people and other concepts and other ideas and possibilities. So this is really about opening. But you're moving more into the soul design or soul matrix, where you can really be you. You can really be more comfortable being you. See, until you get more comfortable being you, you're not going to be able to do what it is you want to do. So you are really being helped. And I'm getting a lot of soul searching. I'm getting a lot of, traveling, workshops, inner work. There's a lot of soul searching, maybe even just pulling yourself to the side and just really, asking yourself the big questions. Some of you, it's time to stretch and get out of your comfort zone. Because you have a lot of abundance that's owed to you, that's part of your path. Say yes to the exciting new opportunities and partnerships that are on the way. Yeah. So you being more comfortable as you, being you on this earth plane, with how you think, feel, look, the packaging, everything, is opening you up more to these possibilities, is opening you up more to stretch. So the call for you is to stretch into this new life. That's why you've got the Wheel and the Fool. You can't go back. You can't hide. Some of you have been hiding. Some of you have to learn something new, or a new approach, or a new way. But that's where you're at. You can't go back to how you did it before, or what your idea of yourself was before. This is about, for some of you, this is about dreaming again. This is about opening up to a new dream. The past is over. I'm definitely with this group, this soul group, I'm definitely, whatever was, it's over. And so it could be a little off-putting, but you are being so guided. And the message, you are God. You are God consciousness. You are God in conscious form. Speak it, live it, share it. You're sharing an aspect of God, or from an aspect of God, or as an aspect of God. Look again, you've got again. All this about growth, gestation, inner growth. Ing very much has to do with something ending and a new beginning, and it's kind of wrapping things up, which is what I feel a lot with you, that there's something you're wrapping up, or it's being wrapped up for you. Look at that, courage, Tiwaz. This is justice again, because I really get with this reading, and I had Akashic, I feel like there's some this is a destiny turning point. And when you get the judgment, the Wheel of Fortune with the Fool, This is a new way of observing and seeing yourself. Now, some of the generosity, Gibo. So you're also moving into a time of focused more on relationships, more travel, more movement, collaborating, working with others, being seen as a team player, being hired or asked to do more, you know, whether you're working in a company, an organization, or a job, you're going to be seen more. I just feel we need what you have. We need how you see it. Some of you, God has not forgotten one of your true wishes, which is a relationship. That's coming in, whether it's collaborative, creative, personal. I do feel that relationship is a big part of this soul call for you. And you have to really trust your intuition, integrate your intuition even more, not just in what you do for other people, but in your everyday living and life and the bigger decisions. Let yourself really be guided by the higher self and get comfortable with being on the earth plane, comfortable in a body, comfortable sharing your uniqueness. And I do see a lot of joy coming for you at this time. I feel like if that's something that's been missing, you're going to be experiencing much more joy. You're going to see yourself differently. That's the thing. Whatever that old vision of you was, the old version, the old vision, the past, you're moving beyond the past limitation, past ideas. You're moving beyond. Okay, we've got fast changes. Well, the judgment there could be kind of quick. I don't feel. Then we've got the answers. You're going to resolve. You find a new opening with job security, but you find unique ways to stand out. That's what I've been saying. That's what I've been channeling. That's what God is saying. Look, you're the divine aspect of God. We all are, but the slice of God, the consciousness that you are, the God consciousness, has to shine, has to show up in your way, in your soul way, from your soul design, your uniqueness. So some of you have been hiding your uniqueness. And then look, we've got many choices. Get creative and look around. So you're going to have more options, more opportunities that are coming in. So one of the things that God's placing on your path is opportunities. You're going to have more opportunities, more choice, more ideas, more things to do, just more. This is about more openings and opportunities coming in. And whatever this decision is that you've been trying to make, you're going to have the answer. It's coming through intuitively. I would say pray on it, active prayer, pray, ask, and then let go, and then see what comes to you. All right, let's see how you can align to this reading, connect into this reading and align. Some of you, this is leaving a job suddenly, career, could be relationship. I don't get that. I more likely feel like you're meeting someone because this has got a lot of cooperation. So if you have been not in a relationship, you broke up or divorced, you would be meeting someone. This is about adding to your life. I don't see anything about taking away or scaling down. Okay, so story number 2. God. Oh gosh, Uranus. Yeah, so very quickly. There we go. That's reinforcing that. So you have Uranus in Sagittarius. Wow, you might be moving overseas. Some of you are going to get your wish. 11th house. You could be working more overseas, or some of you, there is going to be the travel that you want to do is going to come quickly out of the blue. I just heard, get your bag, keep your bags packed. Yeah, you need to think, wow, okay, that's the message, God coming through. That's the message for you. Oh, feel at home wherever you are. That's your next step. There's going to be a lot happening for you. It could be travel or moving, or a lot of travel or movement, or around people that you're not usually around. But so it's about feeling at home in your body and feeling at home wherever you go. And this is going to lead, for many of you, picking up and leaving your home, or you're leaving your hometown, or you're leaving a home that you've lived in for a very long time. Some of you, this home is your inner psyche. You've had a certain set of beliefs and ideas and you know, a belief system. You're leaving that. You're expanding out of that. You're stretching out of a particular belief of what home is or how you have to show up. So there is sudden change coming up, fast changes that help you get out of something that's just too challenging for you to do on your own. It gets you out of a challenge, a pickle. So you're going to be very, very soon, maybe even a month from this reading. Yeah. These changes, these new beginnings, these opportunities are get you going and motivated and get you in the right direction. And you have that support. There's a lot about support here, working with others, the right people being sent to you. God is sending the right people to you. The right people are coming. Yeah, beautiful. All right, soul light, let me connect into your soul path affirmation or soul path mantra, whichever word you want to use. Oh, get out and make sure you're stretching enough. Yoga, dance, yoga, especially yoga or any kind of stretching. It's going to help you stretch into these. As you stretch your body, it's going to correlate to stretching your mind and stretching through activities that you're meant to do. Okay, these new directions, these new opportunities. I am protected along my path and guided through the changes that I need and want to make. I stretch into abundance and more fulfilling life experiences. Beautiful. Thank you so much for being a part of this beautiful connecting here. I really do appreciate you. I appreciate all that you bring here. Lots of love and light. Hello, Radiant Soul. This is soul story number 3. Great to connect with you. Wow, you are drawing in a lot. You're being really helped to really connect in to your body, your wisdom of the body, your nature, the earth. The body is earth. I've got the River Rock and Ace of Earth. Okay, the message I'm getting is helping you to connect in. There's a part of you that's been a bit, I don't know why I'm getting the word disenfranchised, kind of cut off, that you have to bring back into being. And this is connecting into your body and really, whether health, wellness, nutrition, longevity, and also to bring in the spiritual aspect. There's like a disconnect between the spiritual, the mental, emotional, the physical, the body, the mind, the spiritual aspect of you. So you're picking something up. Some of you, you're picking up changes. There's also growth in your intuition. This is telling me the higher self is reaching out to you. It's time for you to connect more to your higher self, to use your intuition, to get out of the lower mind of thinking. This is very much about using your intuition as a guide for you. Now, soul story number 2 may have some messages, although I'm getting this is similar but very different. Because to me, this is about learning to use your intuition more, or trust it more, or to tap in psychically. Some of you could be picking up something that's going to be happening and you don't know what to do with it. It could be world events or events of people around you. But there is growth in your intuition, growth in you energetically picking things up. This could be feelings. Some of you, this could be, oh, this is what's going to happen weather-wise, or you're picking up something beyond yourself. Now you're being helped to discern, is this something I'm just picking up, and what do I do with it? Is this mine, or is this someone else's, or is this the collective's? So you could be very much opening into your psychic gifts, or using them more, connecting in more to your intuition and developing psychically. This is a development here that is part of your path. Now, the River Earth, I just heard River Earth. Yeah, see, there's a lot with Earth. River Rock, got this in North Devon on the beach, a very sacred site. So you may have a connection to the Celts or Celtic, or working with ritual is what I'm seeing. Actually, you're being asked to do that. How do you celebrate God as you? How do you celebrate God? What is the ritual? What is your spiritual practice to celebrate? Ooh, you need to bring more celebration. Some of you are too overly focused. You're too alert. You're either doing too much for others, or you're too in your head, and the gifts can't come through, the divine gifts. There's something about a divine connection. Less is more. Less is more. A lot of you feel being out in nature really helps you. There's a grounding energy there that's very helpful and supportive for you. So it's important for you to spend time in nature. Some of you around water, baths, soaks, working with essential oils. This is about the sensual pleasures. This is about sensuality. So it has to do with the earth. Taste, touch, foods, how something smells. That you're going to get information by how something feels, how something smells, how something makes you feel, or how the energy of something feels. So you're really moving into a phase of connecting in this way, and then making it grounded, making it practical. Yeah, look at that. Change your mindset. So we're going to get some cards out to connect in. Your intuition, your psychic ability is growing. There's some growth there, maybe on the spiritual path. For some of you, it's the whole idea of being around nature, that nature is a healer for you. But you have to see yourself as nature also, as a part of nature. Okay, let's see what these are. This came out. Ooh, got a lot of cards. Nature is your healer. What wasn't I saying about heal? And look at healing the heart. I'm getting this group has a lot to do with vibes or vibration, that you're perhaps very attuned, or you're becoming more and more attuned to the vibes of people or the collective. Let's see. Softness and gentleness. Well, let me just get the cards out before I connect in. Woodpick, moving up the vortex, stirring the cauldron, earth horse. But looking up there. So some of you could be in your head a lot. You need to go into the vortex, but you have to realize you are in the vortex. You are the vortex. Oh, this is about moving your spirituality more into earth spirituality. Some of you could already do that. Maybe you're, part of Wiccan, or do ritual. Didn't I say Celtic before? Because I was getting a little strong, and you took the river rock. So this is very much about heaven on earth. This is very much about connecting into nature through rituals or things that ground you, that make you feel connected to the earth, and not staying, I'm being shown you, some of you ungrounded, like you're too head in the clouds or sky, or just thinking. Or you've got a theoretical approach to something, or you understand your spirituality or theoretically, or you talk about it, or you do certain practices. You might even do tarot, but you have to now bring it into your body and bring it into your life or living. You have to also change your mindset. So this is telling me this is about thinking differently. Like, what's interesting is a lot of times it's good to get confirmations in the readings, but very often when we come to a reading or we're guided to a reading, it means we need to alter an approach. We may be on the right track or path, and the reading may confirm that for us. But if there's something coming through about your approach needing to change or the mindset, a lot of times people say, oh, okay, I'm doing it right, it's going to happen soon. But they're not taking in, oh, I need to integrate my intuition more. Oh, I need to feel the feelings, because I definitely feel with this group, there's something about out of touch with your feelings. And I mean, not, I want to do something I don't want to do. The feeling within the body that says, oh, this is too much, or this is the direction I want to go in, or this is the right way. So you're learning how to discern the vibes, the vibration, the energy of people and situations. Now, if you're already doing that, the message from God is that continue to do that. So the message for you is definitely there's better days coming. Maybe you're feeling it. Maybe you're feeling you're going to be lifted up. Because more than anything, I feel God as an energy, the energetic aspect of that, of the all that it is somehow lifting you. Because your transition comes with grace, ease, softness. So if things have been a little bit choppy or difficult in the past, that's going to change. You're made to elevate in your life. This is a time of elevation. Now, this could be of your spiritual knowledge, your spiritual understanding. This could also be with the pig. This could vary in Earth Horse. This could very much be about finance. So the only thing that can hold you up right now is believing that you can't, focusing on I can't, or I didn't do this in the past, so why would this happen now? One of the things that's going to help you is by refining your gifts or refining your mind so that your mind is open to the higher aspect of your being, beyond duality. So you're getting both of those antlers to tap in, the right and the left, right? The right, the left, masculine, feminine, inner, outer, the duality, but you're rising above to get your answers. So all your pains, all your gains are starting to pay off. And it's all that it's like the materia we call in the alchemical processing, the prima materia, the primal material. All that you've gone through is in there. And now it can be used for you to journey, for you to travel, for you to create, for you to move forward or upward and outward. So all of this lifts you into the next level of the journey. I'm just hearing from God, you have to be lifted, you have to be willing to listen and willing to lift. So all this has created the person that you're meant to be. And you're finding your way, like, okay, this is the way for me. I need to go in nature. I need to relax. I need to be near water. Okay, I can soften up. Things can be gentle. Oh, I can think a different way. So mindset is key for you, and not getting caught up in exhausting or draining relationships. So if you connect into your inner riches, right? Before you put something out in the world, before you launch something, before you create something, before you meet with that particular person or ask for that raise or you go on that job interview, it's really important that you tap in to your higher self. Horse and rider, the horse, the instinctual awareness. This is about connecting to the higher self. It's time, God, it's time. See, you're meant to connect and live from this place more and more and more. And I would say eventually, probably completely, believe it or not. But there's the mindset. So the changes that you're going through are creating this higher developed conscious being. You're part of the new species. And look, and you're encoded with that, see? The belly has to do with the earth plane, right? We have the umbilical cord there. We have the soft spot to the universe, right? When we're born. But that umbilical, that whole area, the solar plexus abdominal area, the sacral, second chakra, all of it, the lower chakra. This is about grounding the energy of your higher self, the higher vibrational aspect of you, the soul. This is about anchoring that part and living from that place and putting yourself first to some degree. That's a message. It's a very strong message. Putting yourself first, putting yourself out there, whatever that means to you. What is that out there? So yeah, so this, everything you've gone through, everything you're learning now, you're to integrate it, and you're going to be helped. You're going to have these amazing grace. You are getting God's grace, grace from God. Wow, if you've been going through anything traumatic or difficult or challenging or a loss or illness, whatever difficulty you've been going through, the grace of God is about to lift you, right? The Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit simply means the whole spirit. Comes from Ohalen, Old English word meaning wholeness. So the whole spirit, this is about the whole aspect of you. The avatar earthed you, but the higher, and it's not, it's all divine, so it's all God, but the higher frequency you, the higher self, the soul, that you're anchoring that part in, you're anchoring that aspect of being in. Something about the night, as I'm being shown the night, I'm getting that this is about the mystery, going into the vortex of the all that is, of consciousness itself, the magic, the mystery of life, and dwelling in that place more. So this is a pretty esoteric reading. This is very much about connecting into the unseen, but what you feel, and also connecting into the subtle energy more, really connecting into the vibration of life, of yourself, of life, of people, of situations. The message that I'm getting also is that what wants to come through you is coming through the vortex, is coming through the magic, the mystery of life. Like even God, we can't know God. We can ascribe, people say, you know, I'm saying it's energetic, it's all that is, infinite creative intelligence. We don't have words for the totality of the all that is. And even in the Kabbalah, there's the unknowable, in the runes, it's the unknowable. And in the Kabbalah, there's a similar name, that which cannot be named. You need to commune more. I feel like God, as the cosmic quantum aspect of you, is yearning for you to connect. And so you might be finding yourself spending more time at night or waking up at a particular time at night. This could be for some of you to connect with your spirit team or spirit guides or someone on the other side. This is very much about connecting into the spiritual aspect of your being at this time. You're being helped to connect in, to allow this other aspect of your soul that wants to come through. You're making room for this part. Okay, and you've got awakening genius. Well, third eye focus, right? 6th chakra and 7th chakra. So again, tapping into spirit through these antlers, these horns, even through the ears, to hear with the psychic ears, see and feel with the psychic vision, to feel the energy. So something's coming up. Maybe you've been feeling things more energetically, but you're really meant to be more in that realm now. That's the realm that you're being called to be in, and to spend time connecting in, softly, gently opening. Yes, be in nature. Nature's great healing for you. Being near water or hiking or lake or any trees, anywhere, even if in your house, if you're like live in the city, it could also be that you are more in, put some flowers or, plants or something. Okay, we've got earth, there we go, look at that, earth magic and willing release. So in order for this higher mind information, the awakening this genius within you, Wasn't it Einstein that would work out the equations? Obviously very well trained, studied, academic, work on the equations, and then go for a walk, contemplate, stare at the moon, go for a walk at night looking at the moon, take a nap, meditate. You've got to begin to release, to make the space to release that lower mind, not just in meditation, but when you're asking yourself, what do I need to do? What should I do? What do I need to do? How should I handle this? Or what's my schedule? You need to bring that part of you more, and that's 4913. It's a very transformative aspect of you that's coming in. Some of you, it could be great healing ability that you're going to get. It's going to put you in the feeling energy of the magic, not just theoretically. There's something about you dropping more in your body, feeling it in the etheric body, the earth body, the denser physical body. Like earthing, anything is good for you, being in nature, but it's really communing in the subtle energy, communing in the cosmic energy, the frequency, to feel it. So many of you could already have a gift with this, and it's about using it more and really being more comfortable perhaps with it, or using that aspect of you more. Some of you, it is that you're learning this, and to trust the vibrations, not just the feeling. Okay, we've got home. Come home to the residence of your soul resonance. That's your body. So I really am getting with you, this is like your body is the home. The body mind is the instrument for the soul. A lot of you, this has to do with also just being more in the body, more in the present moment, less and less in the past. And give yourself permission to play in that energy field, to feel that energy field without judgment. But it'll let you know, do I need to do more of this or less of this? Do I need to move forward with this or not? Or do I stay right here? Do you see that's what's coming in for you? So it is really about the energy for you. And what I get with that is that you're going to commune more with God, or that energy field, whatever you want to call it, whether it's for ideas, tapping into the infinite innate creative intelligence, creativity, solving problems from there. Now some of you, see, it's about getting into the vibration. And that gets you out of here, out of the mind. So some of you are pulled in many directions. All of this, King of Cups, this is all about the vibe. Even this, the Queen of Wands. And then we have House and Home and what comes under that. So if you've been asking, is this the right move for me? You're going to know it by the vibe. I always say, look, when you're trying to make a decision, ask yourself, what are the qualities, the energetic qualities? What are the qualities of the people I want around? What are the qualities of the circumstance or situation? What are the qualities of the job? Which it always comes to people. So your decisions right now, you're only going to be able to make intuitively or by connecting to the vibe, the vibration. It's to see if something's of resonance. This says come home to the residence, but I'm reading it come home to the resonance. Oh, it does say of your soul resonance. Yeah. Come home to the residence of your soul resonance. So certain places or certain people aren't resonating anymore with you. But you're only going to know that by tapping into your intuition, because then you get into God consciousness. You get into the infinite intelligence, right? The creative intelligence that is the most life enhancing. And it's going to be the best decision, the best choice. So whatever you're deciding on, whether a project, a person, a situation, a job, what gets you out of overthinking and planning and strategizing and gets you into the frequency of the higher self, bumps you up. See, the higher self is just the entry point, because that's still in duality, because you have a higher and lower self, right? A little mind or lower mind, or what we call local mind, and non-local, right? Or the collective. But that's the entry point. And you have to practice that. So it's like singing. You do your scales, you do certain songs, or certain parts of a song until you do the whole song. So you need that entry point. You're really being asked to connect into that entry point. And that's where you're being helped right now. That's a big message for you, getting in that entry point. And that is how, when you're connecting into your rhythm, your flow, your frequency, you end up at the right place, the right circumstance, the right situation, the right people. So God is placing on your path the right people, the right situations, but you have to be moving out of this mindset of figuring it out, planning it out, or this is how it should be, or this is what success, or whatever it is for you. It doesn't even matter. No judgment here, because it's not even that the local mind, the ego, it's not, none of that is bad. It's just right now, and what you're learning to integrate is not making decisions from that place and not living your life from that place. This is a big quantum shift for you. This Chariot is about connecting into the higher self. You notice the Chariot, even in the traditional tarot, there are no reins. So what this instinctual awareness, and it's balanced, right? Black, white, in, out, the mystery, the manifested form, the dark, the potential, the void, the light. The light is just manifested because we can see it, but you can feel in the void. The masculine, the feminine, the masculine, the feminine, the magnetic. The magnetic is the place of the void. It's the feminine, the electrical, whatever. So what guides is something more. So you're learning how to harness this instinctual awareness, harnessing the vibes, the vibration, so you can get your messaging and commune and connect with that part of you. Some of you are doing it through meditation, some of you through dance, some of you a combination. Movement is helpful at this time, because whatever the decisions you're making, whatever you're creating, it's going to be better and more supported by connecting in through the higher self. So that's part, one of the messages for some of you. Yeah, you could feel trapped, not just by finances, but again, mindset, but by your obligations, what you perceive as your burdens. So this is about energy, right? It's not just about money. It's about, emotional responsibilities or connections, or, so if you're feeling trapped by what you have to do, or maybe you're not even aware of that. Some of you, this could bring in vivid dreams. I really feel that this aspect, this undifferentiated aspect, is coming through you so that you can connect to this part of you. You can open up. There's an awakening to living this way. And it's putting you on some kind of crossroads. Yeah, see, an aspect of your personality must die. Well, I don't believe in that. For a shiny star, because I was a therapist, it's not that the ego dies. I know they call it ego death, but it atrophies. It gets less strong. It gets less, it has its place right now. And it's to have a healthy ego is having confidence. But that part of you needs to atrophy, needs to be, loosened a bit, right? It's a little taut. So as that happens, you're going to get the impressions more from the spirit realm, more from your higher self, your soul, your spirit team, your spirit guides. You're getting those messages that are not only helpful and supportive, but guiding you. So trust the vibes, trust what you're feeling, learn to discern emotion, energy and emotions, which are fine, or feelings of lack, or that, So there's a difference between connecting into the vibration is almost, we call it feeling, but it's almost like sensing. We may not have words for it, but we feel, it's instinctual awareness. This is with all these horns, horns, antlers, ears. It's like animal beings. They go towards, especially dogs, they go towards what's, there's no danger. There's opening, there's potential, there's snacks. Dogs know either who's most likely to give them snacks or treats, or who has them. Yeah, so you're being asked to take some time for introspection. That taps you into the unknowable, the secret. Weird. Weird, by the way, in the Nordic tradition, and also that language. I don't know if it's Germanic, but I know it's in the Norse. Weird means destiny, fate. Weird, but it's what we can't know. It's our destiny unfolding. W-Y-R-D. And then let's see what else you get here. A lovely breakthrough. You come in the light. So I feel for you, again, integrating the darkness, the void, the mystery, and going into that willingly. You have a breakthrough. Now you have awakening breakthrough here and awakening genius. So this is the next level of awakening, soul awakening. This is the soul alignment, connecting in more to the higher self, linking in to the higher self, and making that the default position. So a lot of here with mental clarity, clearness, and how the hand of God, connecting to God consciousness, is lovingly going to be embracing you. This is the place of grace. If you've had some challenges, some issues, you're by grace, you're going to have the understanding. The solution is coming in as if from a miracle. So you're being set up for that. Ooh, gosh, I just look at that. It says give permission to play, but do you see this here? Oh my gosh, because I would just said hand of God. There literally is. Can I get this up? There we go. Look at that. There's a hand. Could be the god, goddess, but there's a goddess there. But there's also a hand. There's the hand of God. So whatever your issue, your problem, your concern, by getting into this frequency, this energy, some of you may do it by, relaxing, nap, meditation, Reiki, whether receiving it or giving it or just tuning into that frequency. Introspection. Don't be rushed, go, 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 go. You get this hand of God. You get helped. You get the answer. There's an answer to an issue, a problem, a concern with this group that's going to be, you're going to be helped. You're getting a helping hand. Now, remember, God works through people in situations. So it could be a situation changes. God works through people in situations on the earth plane. So it could be a situation changes. It could be that there's a helping hand. It could be both. But you're moving into a time of being helped, the helping hand. You're being helped out of something. You're getting into that frequency of I don't know how this happened, but we're going to be okay, or this came in, or this is good, or, I don't know how this happened, but I was so overloaded, overburdened, but now I don't have to do that, or we don't have to go. So you're being helped. The thing that you need to do is add a little bit of a pause in your decision making so you can connect in through your intuition. Your intuition will grow into inner knowing. This is also connecting into the vibe, the vibration. Sometimes we don't go to something and we're, I should have gone. I said I would go. I said I would do this. And then later we find out it didn't happen, or it was horrible. Something happened there, or we just needed the sleep, or we needed the downtime, or we really wanted to do something else. So this is really a powerful time. Look at there's growth. There's also a transformation through connecting in vibrationally to the vibes of people and situations. You tap into your own light and the light of God. God consciousness. You tap into God consciousness through the light of your own awareness. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. So light. Let's see what we've got here. Yeah, clearly meditation, going within, but it's not just doing that. It's like tapping in and pausing with no releasing the shame on wanting to do that, and feeling more comfortable, like, well, hey, I've learned this is how I'm meant to be, and you'll greatly be supported. You will be given a helping hand. Okay, what helps you connect in? Well, Uranus in Libra. So making the higher mind the genius aspect of you. This is the place where the ahas come from, the instinctual awareness, the great idea, the insight, the intuition, the great creative idea. So really, it's living in that place more. And then the 11th house, that guides you to everything. So the way you connect into this energy is by being a willing partner, being in partnership with the divine, being in partnership with your higher self. And it's you. It's nothing outside you. Even if you get a reading and you get a confirmation, it's still you. I'm just picking it up or channeling it, or if you read something or see something, you're directing it. So relying more on that part of you is magic. It's just magical. Look at that. It's magical. You start making things happen. You become that instrument. You are God consciousness, right? God in conscious manifested form. It's the magic you're going to be tapping into and seeing the results from that. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. All right, Radiant Soul, let's connect in. Any more messages? Oh, yep. Tapping into God consciousness. Yeah, living from the void, the vortex, making peace with the unknown. And then you'll feel that active presence. What's always there, some of you feel it. This isn't saying you don't feel it. This is about really going into it more consciously. Some of you, it is about understanding and learning, but you're in a growth period to this. Okay, let's see. Oh, wow. Yeah, so that helps you bring in the wisdom. So some of you will be a mentor or a guide. Maybe you're doing that, use your wisdom and experience. So again, to some degree, that's your intuition, your wisdom, your experience. Some of you, this is going to bring you new work that frees you up. Yeah, you'll be offered an investment opportunity. Think about it and research it carefully before accepting. You'll be offered a new position. So here's the thing, research it, think about it carefully, and then tune into your intuition, or tune into your intuition. Should I research this? So there are offerings. We've got the coffee here is a big offering. So some of you, the offering is, again, job or help, that you're going to have the help, the support. You're going to have what you need. And ultimately, this is to free you up. Because what you want, whether individually, whether health, whether finance, inner wealth, outer wealth, whether a person, a situation, a career, a job, whatever it is that you are wanting, it comes in this space. The hand of God, the help, comes when you merge into this vortex. And that raises your vibrational frequency to be able to draw in what is of resonance for you, of soul resonance. This is all about adjusting your frequency, the frequency adjustment, so that you are in the soul signature frequency more. You're in soul resonance and attracting, drawing in, and experiencing from that. So beautiful. All right, Soul Light, your Soul Insights mantra is, I am in partnership with the divine through my higher self. I am experiencing and expressing love, light, abundance, and wisdom from my soul. Yeah, you're getting a bump up. That's it. This is a frequency shift, and you're really going to feel the palpable. You can feel that energy of grace, the God frequency. All right. Thank you so much for the honor of connecting with you and tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I feel I'm learning so much, and yeah, I'm so inspired and encouraged by all of you that I connect with, and all of you that leave your amazing, inspirational, heartfelt, expressing comments. Lots of love and light. Shine bright.